Alright, Shalom, giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Makakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders. A great millstone that told me this truth that rule well. Shalom to the elect scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kwadash Paya, and there's some clips that I have here that I want you to see, because the Lord is causing a division. Alright, and with that division I'm talking about is civil unrest, right? And you just had recently, with the picture you see with Trump, 16 other states pushing to remove Trump from ballot, right? The ballot, is causing these Edomites, these Caucasians, these vets, these constitutional rights. I have my rights to carry. Edomites, also rising up. But check it out. And a lot of them are vets. This is an army of veterans who are prepared to do whatever is necessary to uphold the Constitution. Their numbers are growing by the thousands, right? Save America, You saw they was pledging, allegiance. They gave allegiance to this, And now, one of the videos that the brother put up, Elder Ball, I'm on Gabal with the regular Edomite civilians with the Humvee trucks, military weapons. We're gonna see a lot of Yahushua spoke of divisions, wars and rumors of wars. Part of that war is internal. Matter of fact, let's get that. That's in the book of St. Luke. Alright. Chapter 12. Verse, about the 51st verse. St. Luke chapter 12 is 51. It says, But suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. Right? And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing more and more divisions. Just like with the so-called Black Lives Matter groups, which we know they were paid off. But not only that, you got a lot of foreigners, which are also Jakes, that are coming to the soils of Babylon the Great, right? On the boatloads by the thousands. This is a recent one over there in Texas. And we know what that's about, because they're going to arm them soon as UN troops. And a lot of people that, you got your tax paying, civilians in Babylon the Great, America, are mad about these migrants coming in. So there's a lot of tensions, and then, on top of that, you're going to have bank crisis. You're going to have food skyrocketing more. You're going to have these things accumulate, which is going to make matters worse, right? So let's read this again. St. Luke 12 and 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. Now let's get the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah. The book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 19. And verse... could start at the top. Verse 1, the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And we in that modern Egypt bondage, captivity. Right? Verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians, so he's talking about the civilians in this modern bondage. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. So even if you think about the ancient times, right? Those are the same people in that civilization, because the societies is as big as the amount of people that reside there. So if it's only Egyptians, that means what? That's neighbor against neighbor, right? And they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And you have these different states, democratic states, republic states, communist, different laws, whatever, right? But it's gonna come down to, and that's why Esau keeps talking about the race and this and that, but it's the Lord that's setting all this up, and you're seeing that with even these Jew to the Ish people and Hamas, and the divisions that's been happening with that, like these universities, the protest and whatnot, So the Lord is setting a controversy, alright? And see, Esau is trying to link us with that mess. But we're not a part of that. We're not affiliated with any of this, and we don't condone it, but we know it's prophecy. You see? And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. And we see the spirit falling in this place, man. It's not like how it used to be when it was on the rise. Babylon the Great America. Alright? And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord. And a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. Alright? So the Lord is destroying the spirit of this place, man. As a matter of fact, let's get, and I don't want to make this too long, straight to the point. Lord willing, is edifying. 2nd Esdras, the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, and verse around about the 19th verse. You know what? Let's start at chapter 13, verse 31. Let's do that. And then we get to that one. 2nd Esdras chapter 13 and verse 31. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, which is the elect. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And we know, listen, you see the signs, the wonders, the wars, rumors of wars, the famines, the plague, all these things that's written. And we seen it happen. People are astonished. Oh, what's going on? What? Hey, the blueprint is laid out. Take heed to the prophet's warning, man. But it says, verse 31, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So you got, it's physical, spiritual, wars between people in the same state, wars against countries and states. You're going to have World War III, which is also a division. You got China divided with America, Russia, Iran. Even America's allies is starting to be divided with them. These European countries. You see? So what did the Lord say about that? As a matter of fact, let's get that. What did the Lord say about a house divided against itself? Right? Same Mark chapter 3 verse 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And in the book of Acts it tells you, refrain from these men. You know, if this counsel be of men, roughly paraphrasing, it shall come to naught. You know, so we're not of this place. Matter of fact, let's go up. It says, verse 23. It says, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And this house, this society we in, is built upon sand. It's going to collapse like a house of cards. We see it. It's happening from the inside out, just like Rome, Greece, ancient Babylon, right? Ancient Egypt. So, we're seeing these prophecies happening, especially when there's famine and things of that nature. Matter of fact, we could close out in the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 19. And it reads, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And the Lord is bringing great tribulation, man. So you're going to see people's true colors come out, divided against families, against each other, you know, like the Lord spoke about the mother against the daughter-in-law, the son against the father, brothers, you know. Matter of fact, let's read up. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled. We're in that time of trouble. And it's only getting worse. The time of Jacob's trouble. Right? To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which are the biblical Israelites. Alright? So, it says, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So let's play this video one more time, and we're going to close out. And you hear the spirit in them, you know? You're going to have race wars, you know, as well. Civil war. You know, we in this spiritual war. So that's the time, the seasons that we in. We in a time of war, man. Alright? So, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. You know? And to you women, man, if you ain't got a man of the Lord on that day, you better hope the Lord is going to have mercy on you. Because you will be ravished. Especially you prideful women. Anyway. With that, I hope this was edifying. Until next time, shalom.